Clowns. You know those things that get invited to birthday parties? They wear big shoes, they hand out balloons, bright clothing, and don't forget the face paint. The fear of clowns is actually considered a rare phobia in America. It is said only 7.8% of Americans fear clowns. To me, that number seems very low, but I guess you can have a fear of something without having the crippling fear of something. Researchers think that the movie industry has a lot to do with the fear of clowns, which makes sense because there are a bunch of movies about clowns and why you should fear them. One of the first movies ever with a creepy clown in it was actually in Poltergeist. While the clown wasn't a huge, big character, it was one of the first symbols of creepy clowns. This toy clown may have had impact for other books and movies to make you fear clowns. Then comes Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The title says it all. While this movie did have comedy elements, there were also some elements in there that might make you fear clowns. But the granddad of them all comes from Stephen King. It. Everybody knows it. One of the most popular films and books of all times. Everyone knows who Pennywise is. It of course takes the story of a killer clown terrorizing a group of kids, which would explain why kids would be afraid of clowns if they watched the movie. And the thing about the book and movie is that it's actually kind of scary depending on how you look at it and depending on who you are. So of course, Pennywise as a character has a huge influence on the fear of clowns. Ronald McDonald, the good clown. The clown that every kid has engraved in their minds at a very young age. I personally used to really love Ronald when I was young because of this commercial for whatever reason.
Wake up, it's another day. Time to get going, why sleep when we can play?
Now Ronald isn't supposed to be scary, but sometimes the happiness and innocence of him can make people fear him. This is Pogo the Clown, the world's first documented killer clown. His formal name was John Wayne Gacy, and he performed as a clown at a children's hospital and charity events. He went by two different names, one being Patches the Clown, and the other one being Pogo the Clown. This guy actually seemed like a nice guy. He was very involved with his community and participated in a lot of charity events. But what a lot of people didn't know was how dark and sinister this man really was. He was sentenced to prison after he was convicted for 33 murders. He picked his victims from parties that he went to and buried them under his house. This story is 100% real and is the start of killer clowns. If you lived during 2016, you know a lot of stuff went down. Killer clowns was an actual fear in almost every state across America. Yes, there were clowns dressing up everywhere. Kids claiming they offered them free candy, chasing cars, and even tracking school buses. It is said, however, that there was no missing persons cases or murder charges connected to these clowns. However, there's always missing persons cases, and one of them could have been abducted by a clown. One reason why people can find clowns to be frightening is because of the makeup. The makeup hides the clown's true identity and emotion. And with being human, that can cause anxiety and fear. You know, you see those pictures where the clown's makeup is smiling, but the clown's actually frowning? That's exactly what it's talking about. You may want to check who you're friends with. Maybe they have a double life as a killer clown. Do you know they're a clown? They might be a secret killer. And you may even want to do a background check on the clown you're hiring for your son's 5th birthday. It may end up being a lot more sinister than you first thought.